There is one discipline that separates men who build powerful lives from those who remain stuck in mediocrity. It is not about intelligence. It is not about talent. It is not about luck. It is about self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to control your actions, your emotions, and your habits, especially when you do not feel like doing what needs to be done. Most men fail in life not because they lack potential, but because they lack discipline. They start strong, but quit early. They set goals, but abandon them when things become difficult. The truth is simple. Without discipline, potential is wasted. But the good news is that discipline is not something you are born with. It is a skill that can be developed, trained, and strengthened over time. And once a man masters discipline, everything in his life begins to change. Today's world is built around comfort. Everything is designed to be easy and instantly satisfying. Food arrives in minutes. Entertainment is available endlessly. Social media provides constant distractions. Because of this, many men slowly lose their ability to tolerate discomfort. They avoid hard work. They delay important tasks. They seek pleasure before responsibility. Over time, these small choices create weak habits. Instead of becoming stronger, they become more dependent on comfort. But growth has never come from comfort. Every meaningful achievement requires effort, patience, and persistence. And that is exactly where discipline becomes powerful. Discipline forces you to act when your emotions want you to stop. The first discipline every man must master is self-control. Self-control means learning to govern your impulses. Your mind will constantly try to push you toward the easiest path. It will tell you to relax instead of work. It will suggest postponing your responsibilities. If you follow these impulses every time, your life will slowly drift away from your goals. Strong men understand this. They recognize that their impulses are temporary, but their decisions shape their future. Self-control means pausing before acting. It means asking yourself a simple question. Is this action helping me become the man I want to be? This moment of awareness can change everything. When a man learns to control his impulses, he begins to take control of his life. Discipline is not built through grand gestures. It is built through small actions repeated every single day. The way you wake up in the morning, the way you spend your time, and the way you respond to challenges all contribute to the person you become. A disciplined man creates structure in his life. He wakes up with intention. He plans his day. He prioritizes important tasks over distractions. These habits may seem small, but over time they create powerful momentum. Success is rarely the result of one big moment. Instead, it is the accumulation of thousands of disciplined choices. Each time you choose productivity over procrastination, you strengthen your character. Many people believe they need motivation to take action. But, motivation is unreliable. Some days you will feel excited to work toward your goals. Other days you will feel tired, discouraged, or distracted. If you rely only on motivation, your progress will constantly stop and start. Discipline is different. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. You wake up early even when you feel tired. You train your body even when you feel lazy. You work on your goals even when progress feels slow. Over time, this consistency creates extraordinary results. Discipline is not about intensity. It is about consistency. Small actions repeated every day will eventually outperform bursts of motivation. Physical training plays a powerful role in building discipline. When you push your body through exercise, you develop resilience. You learn to tolerate discomfort. You learn to keep going even when your muscles feel tired. This process strengthens both your body and your mind. Exercise teaches a valuable lesson. Progress comes from effort. When a man commits to training regularly, he builds a sense of control over himself. He proves that he can overcome resistance, and this confidence spreads into other areas of life. The discipline you build in the gym can help you become more disciplined in your career, your goals, and your responsibilities. One of the biggest challenges men face today is constant distraction. Phones, social media, and endless digital content compete for attention every minute. While these tools can be useful, they often become obstacles to focus. A disciplined man learns to protect his time. He understands that attention is one of his most valuable resources. Instead of allowing distractions to control his day, he sets boundaries. He limits unnecessary screen time. He creates periods of deep focus where he works without interruption. This ability to concentrate on meaningful tasks allows him to make faster progress. Focus is a form of discipline that many people underestimate, but the men who master it gain a powerful advantage. True discipline is revealed during difficult moments. When everything is going well, staying disciplined is easy, you know. But when challenges appear, when failure happens, when progress slows down, or when obstacles arise, that is when discipline is really tested. Many men quit when things become uncomfortable. They see difficulty as a signal to stop. But disciplined men see difficulty differently. They see it as part of the process. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to grow stronger. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, "What can I learn from this?" This mindset allows them to continue moving forward, even when the path becomes difficult. And over time, this persistence separates them from the majority. Discipline becomes easier when you have a clear vision for your future. If you do not know where you're going, it becomes difficult to stay committed. That is why every man should take time to define his goals. What kind of life do you want to build? What kind of man do you want to become? When you have a clear vision, your daily actions gain meaning. Waking up early becomes easier. Working hard becomes purposeful. Sacrifices feel worthwhile. Your vision becomes the fuel that powers your discipline. Without purpose, discipline feels like punishment. With purpose, discipline becomes a path toward fulfillment. Eventually, discipline stops being something you force yourself to do. It becomes part of your identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who finishes what he starts, someone who follows through on commitments, someone who does not run from challenges. At this stage, discipline becomes natural. Your habits support your goals, your mindset supports your progress, and your actions reflect the person you have chosen to become. This transformation does not happen overnight. It happens through consistent effort over time. But once it happens, it changes the trajectory of your life. The discipline every man must master is self-discipline. It is the ability to control your actions, resist distractions, and stay committed to your goals even when motivation fades. Discipline builds strong habits. Strong habits build strong character, and strong character builds a powerful life. Most men will never develop this level of discipline. They will continue to follow comfort, avoid responsibility, and remain stuck in the same patterns. But the man who chooses discipline chooses growth. He chooses responsibility. He chooses to become stronger every day. And over time, that decision separates him from the crowd. The path of discipline is not easy, but it is the path that leads to strength, confidence, and freedom. The question is not whether discipline works. The question is whether you are willing to practice it every single day.